The Pathfinder Volume 25, Reimagining Drug Development. Unleash the power of cross-functional teams for CMC submission authoring.
In this audiocast, cross-functional teams can be essential for successful chemistry, manufacturing, and controls submission authoring in drug development. These teams bring together individuals from different backgrounds and areas of expertise to work towards a common goal, which can lead to identifying potential issues and developing creative solutions. In this audiocast, we discuss that writing a CMC submission for an NDA or BLA can take several months, and the submission must undergo internal review and quality control checks. Setting up and organizing a cross-functional team for CMC submission authoring requires defining the team's scope and objectives, identifying team members and their roles, establishing communication channels, developing a project plan, ensuring regulatory compliance, monitoring progress, and reviewing and finalizing the submission. With the help of cross-functional teams, drug developers can increase their chances of securing FDA approval and getting their product to market.
As a drug developer, getting your product approved by the FDA can be a daunting task. The regulatory process involves a number of steps, and one of the most critical is the chemistry, manufacturing, and controls submission. This submission outlines the chemical, manufacturing, and quality control processes used to produce the drug and is essential to securing FDA approval. One of the keys to a successful CMC submission is the use of cross-functional teams. Cross-functional teams bring together individuals from different disciplines and backgrounds to work towards a common goal. In the context of drug development, these teams can include chemists, engineers, regulatory specialists, quality assurance personnel, and others. By working together, they can identify potential issues and develop solutions that would be difficult to achieve through a single disciplinary approach. When it comes to CMC submission authoring, cross-functional teams are essential for several reasons. Here are just a few. The CMC submission requires expertise in a variety of areas, including chemistry, manufacturing, and quality control. No single person or department is likely to have all the necessary knowledge and experience to address every aspect of the submission. By bringing together experts from different areas, cross-functional teams can ensure that all aspects of the submission are covered. The FDA has strict guidelines for CMC submissions, and failure to meet these guidelines can result in delays or even rejection of the submission. Cross-functional teams can help ensure compliance by reviewing every aspect of the submission and making sure that it meets all the necessary requirements. Drug development is a complex process, and unexpected issues can arise at any stage. By bringing together individuals with different perspectives, cross-functional teams can identify potential issues that might not be apparent to someone working alone. This can help avoid delays and ensure that the submission is as thorough as possible. If issues do arise, cross-functional teams can work together to develop solutions. By pooling their knowledge and experience, they can often come up with creative solutions that would be difficult for a single person or department to develop. The time it takes to write a chemistry, manufacturing, and controls submission for a new drug application or biologics license application can vary depending on a variety of factors. These factors can include the complexity of the drug product, the regulatory requirements, the amount of data available, and the resources available for the project. In general, it can take several months to write a CMC submission for an NDA or BLA. The submission can be divided into different modules, each addressing a specific aspect of the drug product, such as the manufacturing process, the analytical methods, and the stability studies. The time required to complete each module can vary, with some modules taking longer than others. The FDA provides guidance on the content and format of CMC submissions, which can help to streamline the writing process. However, the submission must also be tailored to the specific drug product and regulatory requirements, which can add to the time required for authoring. Once the CMC submission is complete, it must undergo internal review and quality control checks to ensure accuracy and completeness. Setting up and organizing a cross-functional team for CMC submission authoring can be challenging, but it is essential for ensuring a successful submission. Here are some tips on how to set up and organize a cross-functional team for CMC submission authoring. Before assembling the team, it is important to define the scope and objectives of the team. This includes identifying the specific areas of expertise required for the CMC submission and determining the timelines and milestones for the project. Identify team members from different disciplines and backgrounds, such as chemistry, manufacturing, quality assurance, regulatory affairs, and clinical development. Assign roles and responsibilities based on individual strengths and expertise. Establish communication channels for the team, such as regular meetings and email updates. Encourage open communication and collaboration between team members. Develop a project plan that outlines the tasks, timelines, and deliverables for each module of the CMC submission. Assign tasks to team members based on their roles and responsibilities. Ensure that the team is aware of the regulatory requirements for the CMC submission and that all work is carried out in compliance with these requirements. This includes ensuring that all data is properly documented and that all necessary approvals are obtained. Monitor the progress of the team and adjust the project plan as necessary to ensure that the submission is completed on time and to a high standard. Once the submission is complete, it should be reviewed and finalized by the team to ensure accuracy and completeness. In summary, cross-functional teams are essential for successful CMC submission authoring. By bringing together experts from different areas, these teams can ensure that all aspects of the submission are covered, compliance is maintained, potential issues are identified, and solutions are developed. With the help of cross-functional teams, drug developers can increase their chances of securing FDA approval and getting their product to market. Writing a CMC submission for an NDA or BLA can take several months and requires a significant amount of effort and resources. It is important to allocate adequate time and resources for this critical step in the drug development process to ensure a thorough and successful submission. Finally, setting up and organizing a cross-functional team for CMC submission authoring requires careful planning and communication. By bringing together individuals with different expertise and perspectives, a cross-functional team can ensure that all aspects of the CMC submission are addressed, leading to a more successful outcome.
Thank you for listening to this audiocast. Are you an emerging biotech or established pharmaceutical company struggling to keep up with the ever-changing landscape of drug regulations? Look no further than INCRISI. We are the leading consulting group helping organizations comply with drug regulations through a comprehensive drug development model incorporating augmented intelligence and data analytics. With our Reimagining Regulatory Pathways services, we can help you design and implement best practices to streamline your operations and ensure you stay in line with current legislation. Our range of services covers regulatory drug development's technical and strategic aspects. Let us help you develop an overall strategy that accounts for all potential risks while still being able to meet your objectives. Visit our website at incrisi.com to learn more and get started on the path to regulatory compliance success.